Peace. What it is, gonna do a video about the deepest topic in which I am able to expound on based upon my research. Okay. Ultimately, we want to know, what is the big question? Why does this nigga have on a safety vest on with the bike? You know what I'm saying? I hope y'all can see that. Yeah, but what is the big question in life? Why are we here? Okay, first thing they teach you is that we all evolved from apes, and the planets are nothing but offshoots of the Big Bang, sparks of a big explosion, or pieces of a big explosion in which eventually form life, and then the bacteria wanted to become a fish or some shit, and then the fish turned into a lizard, and then a monkey, and then the fish lizard turned into a monkey, and say you have to watch South Park do the breakdown on the evolution. It is hilarious. The monkey fish turns into a man. So basically, and everything is the way it is based. We used to be stupid, and now we here. Now we can fly in airplanes. Yay. So basically, we are the epitome of civilization, and we should be happy with just striving and succeeding in life and in society, because you know what I mean, this all some random shit anyway. Well, I never believed that, but what do you have to go to contradict that? Well, you have the Bible, which tells you that two people was naked in a big ass field, and then had two twins, and then one twin got mad and killed the other one, so they kicked his ass out of the big ass field, and then he went and married some strange people that never existed. Because remember, if Adam and Eve was the first person, who did Cain go marry when he left the Garden of Eden? Right? I heard Eddie Griffin say it. So, okay, so if you do the research, and then you look into the history, it's things much, much older than 6,000 years. So now you're stuck with either you're a monkey fish man that evolved from, out of coincidence, or, sporadically, or that, it's a white dude sitting up on a cloud with some lightning bolts in a knapsack next to him, and if you fuck up, he gon' dodgeball your ass with a lightning bolt. Okay, so these are your options in society. Pick. Well, in a left-brain patriarchal society, you are faced with facts in which you may choose that are right or wrong, one or two, left or right, because a patriarchal mind state is a left brain or left hemisphere oriented mind state, meaning that it is a linear mind state, or it is not a holistic right hemisphere mind state, which states that God on high, the white man on the cloud with all right, created the science and the evolution of the man. You see? Because it would encompass both facts. All right. So you have to pick facts on one and pick facts on the other, and it's facts on each. You know what I mean? Like in the Bible, right? Like it really ain't no hardcore facts like that. It's really allegory. But you understand what I'm saying? It's like prophecies in the Bible. Like, okay, how did they know that if it's not some supernatural shit? Like, you know what I'm saying? So I mean, you could dismiss that, but that's facts. Like, it's prophetic writings. Dismiss the Bible. It's prophetic writings in Egypt. You know what I mean? talking of like, okay, look, go Google Africans in Asia. You know, it's a whole fucking city, and on part of the walls they got what we going through now. So anyway, you understand what I'm saying? You in this society, left brain, you have to dismiss the religion in order to support the science. Okay, but in a right brain African society, you understand that the Most High is within all. Therefore, the Most High is within the science. Therefore, you can use the science to verify the Most High. Now, it was a cat on Twitter, okay, and he's obviously a white guy, who says in his bio that he's an African American atheist, with his red, black, and green flag behind him, more power, my nigga, type shit. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I was like, okay, the golden ratio proves God. He's like, the golden ratio, what's that? He's talking about what? You talking about patterns in nature? About, well, yeah, that may happen, but that doesn't mean that God did it. Say, oh, okay. Like, atheist logic is fucking hilarious, man. It really is hilarious. Like the shit they can't explain, they just say, well, that doesn't mean that. And then we just leave it at that, and just the end of the conversation. Like, and it doesn't talk about it, so it's hilarious. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? If you look into the golden ratio, it'll prove to you that there is an intelligent design. And then if you look into the pyramids of Egypt, it shows that the golden ratio and pi and, so on and so forth, other very important numbers that, show specific things, was encapsulated inside of the building of the Great Pyramids. Okay, those are big math problems. Okay, just to show you that our ancestors knew all this shit a long time ago. Especially when you couple in the facts that the pyramids and all of those things were being built after the fall of man. Okay, so there's an Anunnaki story that ties everything in for everybody, so you ain't gotta go to church, but you can still believe the science, right? And you can still believe the science. I mean, you see what I'm saying? They give you an alien. All right? So the aliens came down here, and because they needed gold, like, goddamn. Anyway, let me just finish the story. They needed gold. You understand what I'm saying? To, to help their planet, because their planet was dying, and they needed gold to protect it or some shit. So they made human beings to and if you go look into this, they'll tell you that these were great white beings with blue eyes, the Anunnaki, and they created the people to mine the gold and blah 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 blah. All right, so now you have a creation story, and as well as for white folks, they got a reason to explain their DNA, because they know their DNA is fused together. Therefore, they know they clones. So they gotta accept Darwin's theory, because that's the only way they can explain their ape-man relationship. You see, but for another, you ain't gotta worry about that. But anyway, you see what I'm saying? So they give you they give you the story, and they tell you it's white folks, so they can say, the white people created everything and blah blah blah. So now you got these three stories. You can't go with the Bible, because that's you already know. Then you can't go with the science, because you ain't no goddamn monkey. So then you go to the Anunnaki. So now it's aliens, and these aliens was white folks. So either way it go, you lose like a motherfucker as a nigga. You dig? Well, I didn't fall. Well, let me take that back. I fell for like a motherfucker. If you go watch some of my old videos, nigga, I'm supporting all that shit. Well, I didn't fully fall for the Anunnaki shit. I fell back because I had been burned a couple times by the time I got to that story. So you understand what I'm saying? But I fell for the majority of the shit. I was an Israelite for a time or what have you. I mean, as in I subscribed to those teachings. I wasn't in a temple of any kind. But anyway, okay. So where I'm at, fucking 9 minutes. Let me tell you the truth, nigga. And, I ain't gonna prove shit. I'm just gonna tell you what it is. I don't give a damn. Alright, so in the Circle 7, the Holy Quran, Circle 7 of the Moorish Science Temple. It starts with Noble Drew Ali stating that time never was when man was not. Every time I read that shit, I get a chill. I just love it. Like, okay. Like, let's get to some science here, people. Like, what is time? Time is a measurement. Who's measuring it? There has to be a mind to measure it. Therefore, time never existed until after the mind. And what is mind? Mind is man. So let's talk technical. Time never was when man was not. But this Anunnaki story is some truth to it, because they do get it from the Sumerian tablets. Sumerian, Marian. Anyway, you understand what I'm saying? So, who were these entities? Because we know Anu means, above, on high, things like that. Anubis, was the, blah, blah, blah. And we know Anunnaki. We know Naki is Naki or Naga, which is the serpent, which we know what that is. Okay. So, you understand what I'm saying? So there is some truth to it. So what is this piece that Dr. Alim Bey? He just dropped this jewel on his show, which he does in all his shows, right? He said, the mining for gold was when we were etheric beings, huh? Okay, we had to fall to a physical level. Okay, so when we did that, we created a physical body for our minds to inhabit, so we can do the alchemy. And we all should know what alchemy is. You understand what I'm saying? Which is creating a diamond from coal mentally. You understand? You're putting physical restraints on a mental process to sharpen the mental process. Okay, so we created human beings, dark-skinned, melanated human beings, who can encapsulate a soul, the etheric being whom created it. Man is mind to mine for gold, which, if you know, in Kemetic science, gold is simply pure thoughts. Or, gold would be, that hit record. You know what I'm saying? Gold is a nigga with a pen and a pencil and a desk, and he beating on that hoe, making a clean ass beat, and this other nigga freestyling on it. That's gold. You see what I'm saying? Because niggas ain't got rich off that very thing. You understand what I'm saying? And we understand that rich ain't important. But you understand, like, gold is creation. And what are we doing as a people right now? We in the worst circumstances, and we still got great art, great music, great dance, great personality, great so on and so forth. You see? So it's all divine, man. Don't listen to these motherfuckers tell you that this is random. Don't listen to these motherfuckers tell you that it's an alien up there. Don't listen to these motherfuckers telling you that it's a god sitting up there with some lightning bolts. Alright? It's all you. You, nigga. You and your mama. And your mama is the universe. It's that simple. You are a miniature version of her. And you are down here in the physical form in order to create heaven from hell. Think about it. If you can create heaven from hell, you can create heaven from anything. See? So if you was a guy, you would want to go down to the bottom so you can appreciate the bottom and the top, right? Well, we came from the top. Now we're at the bottom. Time to go back to the top. There you go. There's your reason and meaning for life. Peace.